Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. This is Chef Alice here. Today we're going to be making our most decadent black forest cake, and I hope you will try it and enjoy it with your family. All you need is a cup of flour, cup of sugar. You will need a cup of lacto. Yes, I said lacto. You will need about half a cup margarine. You will need half a teaspoon salt, 1 tablespoon vanilla essence, 1 tablespoon black forest essence. You will need 2 eggs separated. Separate the egg whites from the yolks because we're going to use them separated in this video. Now I am showing you this black forest incense because it's the best from all the incenses I've used. I got this one from Keshep. We've talked about where I get my ingredients in bulk. I've mentioned Keshep, I've mentioned Cake Fairy. Please, if you're in Zimbabwe, Bulawayo to be precise, please visit those stores. I'm sure you know them by now. They give you a good bargain during these hard times. Saving is the most important part. Now all you have to do is to take your egg white, bit of white vinegar and a bit of vanilla essence, and then you will beat this until it forms stick peaks. Do we know soft stick peaks? I'll show you in this video. So all you gotta do is keep beating them, beat them until we can get that consistency we are talking about, whereby when you raise your machine, they will just be pointing. The stiff peaks will be pointing. That means they are really stiff. You don't want the stiff to actually be running. When I was back in the baking school, our teacher usually said you lift the pot onto your head. If you get spills, that's not it. If it doesn't spill, that's what we are looking for. You need to learn to do this part before, because it's going to help you for a lot of other recipes that are coming, because these soft peaks are usually what I use for my chiffon sponges. There are a lot of other recipes that require you to know this kind of recipes. Of course, we can actually have another recipe, the butter margarine one, which is vastly used for Victorian sponge cakes and on the other recipes, but this is what we are looking for. Can you see that? They should be so stiff, but they're not going to run. So what I'm doing right now, I'm going to be beating my margarine with my brown sugar. I advise that if this is your first time baking this cake, please use castor white sugar, because brown sugar needs someone with experience, someone who can actually tell if it's now ready for you to use for the next step. So I will advise that we all use our castor sugar instead of the brown sugar that I'm using for this recipe. So if you have brown sugar, it's okay, but you will have to beat this for longer than someone who's using castor sugar, or better yet, icing sugar. Icing sugar works very well with this recipe. Icing sugar works very well. So all you need to do is just beat it up until it's actually light, fluffy, and kind of yellow, whitish and stuff. And just don't dish the sugar all in one scoop. You just need to be gradually adding, just like you'll be adding your 2 yolks. Add 1 yolk for the first time and really blend in the yolk. If you see that the yolk is blended in, you can pour the other one, the last one. And when you're doing this, please remember to scrape down the sides, because you don't want to have unbalanced mixture where there is a large lump of margarine in your butter or whatever. So keep scraping down like like you see me, like I'm doing. So scrape it down, beat it up, scrape it down. Now I'm adding my cocoa. You will need dark cocoa. If you don't have dark cocoa, like really dark cocoa, it's okay. You can always add a few drops of your black coloring after adding this cocoa. Remember to subscribe to this channel. If you are still watching this channel by now, please subscribe and hit the notification button so that every time I post a video, you'll be the first one to know and to be notified. Now we go to the lacto part. I know people will be like, lacto, not fresh milk. I will explain the lacto part some other time. So what you do is just make sure that you alternate. Just put the lacto in after you've actually placed your flour, what's on it and what's on it. Or you can gradually be alternating the wet ingredients with the dry ingredients. Put flour in, then lacto in, flour in, then lacto in. It's definitely up to you. It's up to you how you do it. But I always tell people, when you come to this stage, over mixing can actually give you that dense sponge. It won't be as fluffier, it won't be as munchy, it won't be as soft as when you don't over mix it, because flour is really dense. It doesn't need you to actually over mix it. So if you can tell, I'll be adding my black forest incense and my black coloring, so that when we do this, it really goes very well with what we are doing. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget to subscribe to this video. Tell a friend about us. Turn on the notification button so that every time your girl posts a video, you'll be notified. In this channel, I do a lot of stuff. I do my lifestyle vlogs, I do cooking, I tell you about information about how to relocate to the UK. I do my catering gigs, and I make sure that you come along. We do African cuisines, we do international cuisines. I upload those who have joined my channel. You guys are the real deal. Thank you so much for always tuning into this channel. I appreciate your support. Please tell a lot of your friends about us. Tell your family, tell your mother-in-law. This is the channel where we are sharing recipes. I'm giving you the recipes from my family, from my grandma to my mother, and I'm leaving these recipes to you. I would really love that you come and join the community where we are teaching each other about the hacks of life, the hacks of the kitchen, and other aspects of life. So do tell a friend. So as you can see, we've actually mixed everything inside here. This is how your batter will look. It will look a little bit runny, and it won't look like the usual butter that we work with when we're doing other flavors, sponge cake, carrot cake, and whatsoever. But it's okay. This is how it's supposed to be. This is the last stage where you need to fold in your egg white. Just keep folding in. Remember, you can do this in 3 batches so that you can actually incorporate the egg whites fully without leaving anything out, so that you can have a blended batter. So what you need to do is just fold in one direction. I have heard people saying fold in anti-clockwise or whatever. Really, I think it doesn't work like that. Some people are left-handed, they will use it the other way. I just think, however, folding where you use, just keep maintaining that form of folding in. As long as you will fold in and you will have an evenly and smooth pattern, I think that is what is important. Now, why is Black Forest a favorite in my house? Just look at it. Who wouldn't love this creamy, rich, chocolatey sponge? Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like this channel, and tell a friend. Until my next video, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good day.